Hello, once again. My name is Julie Daniel Davis, and I'm here to talk to you about EdTech for engagement. This next little idea isn't necessarily a platform or a tool that you can use, but one that you can create. And I first heard about choice boards from Shake It Up Learning. So if you want to have more detail, you can go to Shake It Up Learning. .com to her blog, and there's a whole thing on interactive learning menus and choice boards that is very helpful in helping you think through this. So I teach an educational technology course to graduate level teachers. And one of the things that I have embedded into my Canvas course is a choice board, because I think that choice boards not only are exciting for students, but also for teachers. So one of the things I did was embed it on a lesson on universal design learning, because I believe that a choice board actually helps students because it can allow you to differentiate for students and help them kind of meet them where they're at. So for this one, you'll notice that my students had to choose one option. And when I created these options, they have 5 different options. I tried to create something that in this situation, they were very much alike. So maybe it was the end results had the same amount of time and exploration involved in it. So that was how this choice board works. But I have also created choice boards where this top level might be to engage the students. So they have a choice in 3 different, articles to read. And then the second line is 3 different ways for them to respond to what they read. And then the third line would be perhaps how do you now that you've explored it, you've now engaged with it, how can you implement it? So think of it like a tic-tac-toe board, but they would be required to have one choice on each row. So that kind of lets them have a give and take. You could also make it where you could have group A, group B, group C, and you would assign, okay, group A, I want you to do these choices. Group B, I want you to do these choices. Group C, I want you to do these choices. And that would allow you to embed some differentiation into a lesson plan, which allows for students to meet students where they're at. So I think that a choice board allows for voice and choice. And anytime a kid feels like that they are choosing or making a choice in the learning pattern, they're probably going to give back more effort. My plan for this semester, even within this course, is to create more options. So why is it that I only have them read one article when there's a whole lot of articles that might benefit them? And if everyone read multiple different articles, imagine what the discussion board could look like later. So I'm thinking that using a choice board is going to vary the responses. I'm not going to get cookie cutter answers because I'm getting a lot of different things. So it may scare you. You may go, yeah, but how do I grade that? A well-written rubric that can just be a blanket for all of the choices. And maybe it's for everything on one row, or maybe it's for everything on the whole entire board. But create a rubric that is broad enough with a brush stroke that allows you to quickly go through and grade it, no matter what the end results is, whether it is a podcast, whether it is a written paper, or a slideshow presentation. Because you've written that very well, it's allowed you to give your students some creativity in the way they share. And I hope that this is another way that you will find to engage with EdTech.